And we are counting down to California's recall election, which will decide if Gavin Newsom remains governor. The polls will open at 7 a.m. on Tuesday, September 14th, which is less than a week away. And that's why we have team coverage tonight to report on campaign events held by several candidates. ABC 7 News reporter Tim Johns covered some Republican visits in the Bay Area. First, though, let's hear from ABC 7 News anchor Liz Kreutz, because Democrats brought their biggest name yet to Newsom's campaign stage, Vice President Kamala Harris. Liz.
They really did. Governor Gavin Newsom got help from a longtime friend today, Vice President Kamala Harris. She was here at this Union Hall in San Leandro. We also learned today that former President Barack Obama is now appearing in a new campaign ad in support of Newsom, airing across the state. Governor Newsom's team says they want to make sure every living, breathing Californian knows about this recall, and they think events like this today will make that happen. When Vice President Kamala Harris took the stage with Governor Newsom in San Leandro today, the so-called daughter of Oakland said she was back in the Bay Area for one reason and one reason only.
I came home for one purpose. I always want to come home, but it was really important to me to come home today, to stand and speak in support of my dear friend, my long-standing friend, a great Californian leader, a great American leader, Governor Gavin Newsom.
Harris, speaking to the crowd of roughly 200 union workers, called the governor courageous and pointed to his handling of the pandemic and his issuing of same-sex marriage licenses as San Francisco mayor. She also warned voters the effort to recall Newsom could have national implications for reproductive, voting, and workers' rights.
This recall campaign is about California, and it's about a whole lot more. They think if they can win in California, they can do this anywhere. Well, we will show them you're not going to get this done. Not here, never.
Harris is the latest big-name national Democrat to campaign alongside Governor Newsom. Senators Elizabeth Warren and Amy Klobuchar joined him over the weekend. And next week, President Biden will make an appearance, too. Also today, a new Stop the Republican Recall ad is airing across the state, featuring former President Barack Obama.
Protect California by voting no on the Republican recall.
Democrats hope this political firepower will help energize their base to turn in their ballots. GOP frontrunner Larry Elder says he believes it shows Newsom is scared.
Californians are hurting, and they couldn't care less what Kamala Harris says. They couldn't care less what Joe Biden says.
Newsom supporters we spoke to at the rally today said Elder is wrong.
I say he is very misguided and mistaken. He is not a leader. He's an opportunist.
In the distance behind Governor Newsom and Vice President Harris, a small group of pro-recall protesters could be heard chanting. But going into Tuesday's election, Newsom's team says they're confident if voters turn in their ballots, the recall effort will fail.
The fate in future is in your hand. In the next 6 days, we have to turn out the vote and vote no on this Republican recall.
And voters I spoke to here today said the #1 driving issue for them in this recall race is the pandemic. They like the fact that Governor Newsom supports mask and vaccine mandates. Of course, the pandemic is the issue that got Newsom into this recall to begin with, and it seems like it could be the issue that helps him survive it. Live in San Leandro, Liz Kreutz, ABC 7 News.
And Liz and Tim, I want to ask you both the same question, since you can offer different perspectives with, will the celebrity campaign appearances actually make a difference to voters? Liz?
Well, Governor Newsom's team was asked about that today, and what they told reporters is that these events are all about turnout. As we said before, they want to make sure every Californian knows about this. So they think an event with Kamala Harris helps put the recall on steroids, they said. They hope that it helps everybody know about it, and then they'll go and turn in their ballot. I think it also just shows how seriously national Democrats are taking this. But Tim, I'm curious to get your take. You spoke to Republicans today, curious to see what they told you about events like this.
Yeah, Liz, well, you just said it. Republicans obviously have a different take. You said it in your piece there, Larry Elder, and he was one of several Republicans, and he says that Vice President Harris will not make a difference. And also John Cox and Kevin Faulconer, both of whom were here in the Bay Area today, they also do not believe it will have an impact.